We did the hop-on hop-off bus tour in Budapest over 2 days, including the river cruise, and it was a great way to see the city and get to know where the main landmarks are. The route covered all the key areas, which made it easy to explore different parts of the city without worrying about transport. The buses were comfortable, and the audio commentary was informative, giving interesting background on Budapest's history and architecture. The cooler weather meant the bus roofs were often closed, but that wasn't really a problem, just something to keep in mind if you're hoping for open-top views. The roof levels were very low, so we had to duck when walking upstairs, and a few people bumped their heads, which made for a memorable experience. One thing we didn't realize until we asked was that we could use buses from either of the main companies. This wasn't clearly advertised, but it turned out to be very convenient once we knew. Overall, it was an enjoyable and practical way to see Budapest, especially for first-time visitors wanting to get their bearings and cover a lot of ground in a short time. The last hop-on hop-off we did was in Milan. That one started to turn me off these trips because it was mostly just music with a bit of commentary. It would cost virtually nothing more to talk about other things rather than just have music. This tour had lots of commentary. It was a good way to see the city. We also went on the boat tour. It was a nice way to see what is around. It was weird that there was a competing company according to the literature, but our ticket let us get on any of the double-deckers. Loved experiencing the market and buying what was needed for our meal. The small apartment we cooked in was nice. Our guide was knowledgeable and full of information about the area. Lots of wine from white to rose to red was drank. We didn't actually do any cooking. Our group was too large. We each cut a few things. Our meal was delicious. We bought a 3-day ticket which gave us access to the red and green ho-ho buses which tour different parts of the city so we could see all of Budapest. The commentary was clear and in sync with the sights. The boat trip on the Danube was good, but there was no commentary, which was a shame. You do not have to redeem the voucher at a certain place like it said on my voucher. We did it on the bus and we were given our 2-day ticket there and then. We were so pleased we got a 2-day ticket. It was handy to be able to jump off and on when you want to. A great way to get a feel for the city and sights. I should have purchased a ticket good for more than 1 day. It's not that much more expensive than a 24-hour pass. Can get crowded. Go for the upper deck if the weather is good. The buses were around very regularly and the staff on the buses were very friendly and helpful. Lots of staff around Budapest selling the hip and off bus, and their knowledge is amazing. A must for first-time visitors to get their bearings and make choices for follow-up. The 2-day option was great. The staff are helpful and the tour is well worthwhile. We took a boat cruise in the 48-hour hop-on, hop-off tour, which was highly recommended in Budapest. To explore Budapest, we stopped frequently. Fantastic experience. Great way to see the city of Budapest. 3 tours for 1 price. Local walking tour had excellent knowledge of her hometown. Boat was really enjoyable. Bus had many stops. It's always great to arrive in a city and take a general tour with the hop-on hop-off bus. You get a privileged view of everything. I did it in Budapest. It was great. We had a really good experience on the bus. It took us to all of the places that we wanted to see, and if you listen to the audio tour, it had some decent info.